Welcome to this week's Big Brother Bio, bringing you up to date on all the action from the exciting BB UK house. Now this week we cover Ryan saying suck it and see. Chelsea, is he the first housemate to issue Big Brother with a formal warning? And also Jason asks what's a game player, claims never to have seen an episode of Big Brother before, but strangely knows the rules to Blind Date. Speaking of Blind Date, here is your host, Miss Lindsay Rose, and I am James.
Welcome to Bit on the Snide. What are the rules to Blind Date? You say like a really cliche, like gross thing, and then they pick like the most grotesque one, right?
Oh, you say like if you're a bunch of flowers.
It's like that, isn't it?
You breathe some geraniums. But yeah, and then you go to some horrible
that's like
holiday.
That's like old people talk, isn't it?
Well,
so
yeah.
We've got quite a lot to cover because we've not done this since Marco left the house.
I believe, am I not mistaken, that we're still in the other house?
We're still in Europe when we first started.
Right.
And now we're no longer. Yeah, we are still in the other house. Let's start with our good friend Andy.
Not Andrew.
And, no, we're not that far back. What have you got to say about Andy's current game?
Oh, well, he's a bit of a lone wolf. He's not really... His social game, I think, needs a bit of attention for one thing.
Look, I'm not just saying this to you because it's nominations.
But why are you saying it?
You look fucking great today. I really, really like you. Even Letitia can see through that shit.
But I mean, what is his strategy there? Why is he doing that?
He has no strategy, and everyone on Twitter is like, "Oh, Andy, he's so intelligent." Blah blah blah. He's about as intelligent as a fucking dormouse. He is not intelligent. Otherwise, he wouldn't. He sits there, and go, "Oh, I just had a dream about Elizabeth I." Shut up, did you? You fucking idiot! You just had a dream about your teeth falling out like everyone else does.
You know what the problem is? Is that he is like a BBC sports presenter, or used to be before he got fired, and he can't handle not having the cue cards, the iPad, like waving his hand and the screen changing. He expects everything to be done for him. He's flailing without that structure.
He is just ugh.
He's the personification of something very rotten.
I thought you were going to say something good then. But Andy ruined your analogy. So forget about Andy for now.
All right.
Let's talk about some tasks. Now.
Tasks. Now, what? So I know a lot of people critical of this season, but the tasks have been right up there. Top 10 year for tasks.
It's like, what should we have? Shit stir, gunk, fish heads, tweets.
No, let's just do it one long shit stir and put the gunk in with it.
Yeah. It's like, the creative team is really working hard this year. And then you watch Big Brother US and it's like they're on a fucking giant rocket. That is what we want to see, a rocket at the arse of the BB UK task team, right?
I don't think they can afford that rocket.
No, they actually can't. So it was all that like brain housemate bullshit or something.
Now hang on, come on. Some expenditure has gone in here because
the helmet.
No, the globe. You know when you go to the Science Museum, the globe with the how much? I think they're about £100.
No, those things are about £20 with the like laser bit. If back in the day, my ex-boyfriend had one. If you put your phone by it, but it used to be Nokia's back then, made your phone go mental. Like, you know, when the calculator spells out boobless, it was like that.
What, the machine did that?
Yeah, it made your phone go like it was talking to like aliens or something. Good. Pretty good.
There we go. So, I mean, that being said, what effect do you think that had on the brain power housemates who were Chelsea? That wasn't...
Letitia wasn't...
How
the fuck did she get...
No, Andy.
Hold on. How did Letitia end up being a brain power housemate?
I think it was randomly selected by Big Brother.
They're like, we need a woman. You can go do it. And Chelsea, he ain't exactly brainy.
I don't know, you know. He's got a big brain for business. And I'm telling you now, this is my last warning to you. I like Chelsea.
I do, he's a good housemate. Oh, so that...
But hang on, the whole task was, can you read your housemates? Can you understand? It's what, like that one they do in BB USA.
Yeah.
It's like, would the majority say this? Would they say that? So essentially they're being tested on how well they know housemates, which is dependent on how good a social game that they played, and they failed pretty miserably.
But this is just for shopping.
Oh yeah, oops.
So I've got all the tasks mixed up. Basically, someone had to say what weighed more, a pound of feathers or a pound of stones or something, rocks. And Huey was like, "It's the same." Someone was like, "Shh," that cracked me up. Good old Huey. Someone had to eat a century egg. You like the old century egg, don't you?
Wasn't that before that?
Yeah, it was before.
What about
that.
sitting in the bath of fish guts, but eating your favourite meal?
I don't understand that. Why did you have to eat sausage and batter when you were
Because
in the...
it's his favourite meal, so they're trying to ruin it for him.
Is his favourite meal sausage and batter?
But we've seen a better way of ruining someone's favourite meal. What you do, and we saw it on this show Solitary, is they get all their favourite foods and then put them in a blender, and eventually
they had to go round after round after round of eating it all, don't they?
So by the time you got to your 12th course of like cheesecake and coffee or what have you, you're starting to feel a little bit peaky.
That is some good shit. So then, what else? Oh yeah, that's the bit you just mentioned with the battered sausage. Oh yeah, they had to name the most fake housemate, and they said it was Jane. She was like, "What does being fake entail?" You know, Jane. You know. And Chelsea's been a right arsehole in that task.
No,
do you remember?
Kidding.
Natalie refused to go on the podium that said she was unsexy. That is a bit mean, labelling the older, larger black lady unsexy.
But she first of all she said, "I know they'll pick me," and then she was like, "I'm not going on that podium." So normally when someone says there's no way you're getting me on that podium, it's cut to them on the podium.
That's true.
So I'm giving her the bad gameplay award.
And then Huey goes, "I'll go on it. I know I'm good looking." That's quite good. Meanwhile, back in the other's house, yeah, that's still a thing. Jackson had an argument with Huey.
Right, who? What?
Jackson had an argument with Huey. I can't remember what it was about. But
was he trouble rising?
They were both in each other's face. Huey stood on top of the poof.
I think it was about... Someone was saying something about someone, and Huey...
shouted.
Yeah, started to get involved. Was it about Jane or I can't remember.
But then Jackson goes, "Who the fuck are you shouting at?" And his vein was throbbing in his face.
What, Jackson?
Yeah.
He is honestly, I would put him on that domestic abuse offenders register just now as a precaution.
At least on the watch list. But even that Alex, do you know who that is?
Oh, the guy modelling the towels.
Meat Shield. Yeah, thanks, Joseph.
Yeah, the world's best meat shield. He
goes, "Get out of my face," to Huey. Even he pipes up. I think he has got a violent streak. He could be the new Danny Whisker, so watch out. And
but
then
how will someone know if they're being threatened?
Who knows? Yeah, because what? Because they won't be able to understand it. And then Huey went to the diary room and Big Brother said, "Do you think an argument this close to the task is good for team harmony?" So then they did that grab the orb task. Do you remember that? It was like slippery surface. The others had to face off against the regular housemates to win or something.
Where was... Oh, the orb. Yeah, it was like the dumpster diving for donuts, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
They had to... The thing started spouting like a geezer and they had to grab the... bull, right?
But some of them were being quite aggressive. It was like BBUSA, they were proper wrestling with the others, weren't they?
It was a little bit rough at times.
I quite enjoyed that task. I thought it was quite
orb
funny.
is like a glowing sphere that goes through the sky for whatever reason. This was just like a ping pong ball. Just saying.
So then the main house won, so that meant only the others were eligible to be nominated.
Yeah, which is stupid because they still had fucking Jackson and the other...
yeah, but you knew they were never going to nominate their old
brainless cunt Alex. No way were they... Or was Chelsea in there? No way were they going to cop noms, so you knew who was going up.
Yeah, the black woman, the gay man, the older lady, Jane, that is. Actually, Jane didn't go, should it?
You say I saw some revealing photographs of her the other day where she looked at least 47.
But she did give all of that money to dementia awareness. So
Oh well, for fuck's sake! Why is everyone giving her a hard time? People are sexist.
So then,
I mean, it's like when the Women's Institute got their knockers out for...
James!
They did, though.
Don't say knockers. What are you, animal?
It's just ribaldry.
It's not a fucking Benny Hill.
There's a film about it. Fuck knows what it's called. But with Judi Dench and all that lot. And, so when they do it, it's all right. But when Jane does it for dementia, everybody's got a problem.
Right. Now, I've got a section on Georgina and Jackson, but it's like old style. So
right.
anyway.
But hang on. Georgina, I used to like.
I know.
Before Jackson was with her.
Back with her from the other house. It was like Romeo and Juliet, he said. The firm wouldn't let them be together, but they just fucked off and got together. But now, I think he's probably regretting that decision and probably wants to drink the poison, if anything.
I think he would definitely make sure she drank the poison as well. Mm-hmm. And
I got the poison.
Probably blow her brains out as well, just to make sure it was sealed the deal.
Well, it is Nottingham, bruv.
Look, fam.
Look, G. What's G? He's always on about G. Is it Georgina or...
Who knows?
Oh.
So he has already been clear when he said bros before.
Oh yeah. She's just a gal. And what about when he perches in that diary room chair? We've probably covered that, but
I've not really noticed
what?
it. What?
He sits on his tippy toes. He's trying to look coquettish or something.
What?
You can't be coquettish one minute and then be gangster another minute. Make your mind it.
I think with the DR chair, rather than sitting in it like a little
sparrow
canary or something, I think you should straddle it. For example, how Chelsea does, or what about Jason? He's quite he feels like that DR well, doesn't he?
He's a bit meaty, isn't he?
Yeah. So, but all this perching, I don't like it.
So do you think Georgina and Jackson are like Lady and the Tramp, or are they she's not even posh?
I mean, she doesn't fancy him in the slightest unless she's on the block.
And she said she wants shoes and bags. I mean, where's he going to get them from? Sports Direct?
Does she mind that alone? I'd imagine the answer to that is yes, she does.
Yeah, she does. I've got a rogue thing in here. Chelsea said he can break people's arm with one finger. How do you do that?
How does he do it?
Yeah.
Who knows?
And who to start with, if anything?
Who taught him that information?
Yeah, whatever, Chelsea. So then, oh God. Oh,
hang on, it's funny you mentioned that because now his arm is in a sling. Now, I don't know.
Perhaps he tried. Who?
What, tried and failed?
Yeah.
Maybe he broke his own arm with one finger to get airtime.
I think he tried to kill Ted with one finger, right?
But Ted got the guys in with the tasers and they...
Giving you a final warning.
They put his arm in a vice and the rest is history.
So, Georgina said she was a bit worried about Jackson if he came to tea and cupcakes with the fam, right?
Oh, but you mean the real fam?
Yeah.
Mummy, Daddy, Aunt Edwina and so on.
Julian, Barnaby.
Oh, Sebastian. So, I mean, the thing is, there you are, having a lovely summer clotted cream teas, what have you.
Scones, scones.
You've got all the cutlery laid out exactly as you like it. The fish knife is in the right place. Paul Burrell serving Pimm's, what have you. How is Jackson going to fit into this dynamic? You think his charm will carry him through, or he will just faux pas all over the place?
It depends on whether he's in angry with Andy for saying something in gangster mode, that's my missus, or if he's being sweet little talking to Emma about energy mode. So he's got two sides to him, so it depends which side he's bringing out today.
Okay.
Now
I don't think he'll make it to that tea party,
but he might make it to the magazine deal, so
could do
100% he will make it to the magazine deal.
I would advise buying a leopard print carpet just in case.
So, Georgina wanted to see Jackson's photos. She was worried there was photos of another woman. The twist in the tale was...
You thought Stephen Goodtimes.
Hundo.
Stephen Goodtimes, that's...
Open it. Yeah.
So, anyway, we open the photos, and what comes out? More fam.
Fan mail.
Now, Derek Lavisser famously had a daughter, or was that Devon? I forget. So,
both. What's he got? A son?
Well, he's got a son, but you said he's got a daughter as well.
Apparently, I saw that on Twitter.
And he said bros before that word. So, where's the daughter?